And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us from. These are Kenyan sisters from all over the globe, and we are here as digital business mentors. We help people get started on the online space because this business is global, it is legitimate, and you can do it at your own schedule and from anywhere. And we have been coming here just to share much the much that we can with you about this business because we realize that people have questions here and there. So we try to come up here and try to handle one or two or three questions. And we believe that our stories or the answers can resonate with some of our potential customers who have been following us and are eager to start this business. And we have been doing this series, and we hope and pray that we will be doing it every Monday so that we keep you engaged and we also get to learn and grow together. So today we shall be tackling the challenges that we had prior or when we started this business. And to my beautiful sisters, I'll just like them to introduce themselves. I know we have already done this, but just for the sake of those who are following us for the very, very first time, it is important that you get to know us so that you can interact with us better. Then we go to the issue of the day. I'll start with you, Melissa.
Thank you, Mercy. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you had an awesome weekend. My name is Melissa. I'm originally from Kenya. I'm living in Mexico at this moment. By profession, I used to work in the hospitality industry. And at this moment, I'm running my own digital business. Thank you, Mercy.
Thank you. We move to Regina.
Thank you, Mercy, for inviting us here. For those people who don't know me, my name is Regina. If you're meeting me for the very first time, and I run a digital business. I'm also a registered nurse by profession. I work in a hospital part-time, and I am a mother full-time. So those are my three hats. Back to you, Mercy.
Thank you. Thank you to Winnie.
Thank you, Marcy. My name is Winnie. I am a wife, a mom, and a proud digital business owner. I was born raised in Kenya, but I reside in the U.S. I am a nurse by profession. I don't know if I already said that, and I'm so glad to be here. Happy Monday to everybody. Back to you, Marcy.
Thank you. Thank you. And my name is Mercy. This is the face that is behind this business page. I go by mercykidaha.online. I work in a research institute. Therefore, I'm doing this business on part-time basis because research we are doing from 8 to 5. Then I just get my time there and work on this business because this business is flexible. You can do it anywhere at any time. Then just in case you are watching us, please let us know where you're watching us from because this business is global and we'd like to know how far we are reaching. So to the question of the day, I know we have been talking about the goodies of this business, but I can assure you that there is no journey that is just smooth. Yeah, you have to go through ups and downs for you to achieve really what you want to achieve. So today we just want to look at some of the challenges that we have gone through or we are going through as we run this business. And I'll start with you, Melissa.
Thank you, Mercy. Well, so I was very excited when I found the business. So that's where we left it last week. I was so excited and I started the business. But as you said, there's no journey that is easy. You know, the journey comes with its own challenges, and you have to be strong and resilient so that you can keep going without giving up. So, of course, I had several challenges that I encountered, and one of them was to adapt into the system of working online because this was my first time to work online. All the rest of my life had been employed, and before then, I remember when I was in college, I tried doing some small businesses here and there, like traditional business. But most of my time, all my life, I mean, I'd been employed. So moving into the online space was something that was very, very new to me. And of course, I had to adapt. So the whole journey of adapting was not easy for me because, I had to really work on my mindset. And one of the major challenges is that, when you are employed, you're just waiting for your salary at the end of the month. But now here I have my own business and I have been given the freedom to run this business. I'm my own boss, like I can do it whenever I want to do it, anywhere. So there's that challenge of like really being able to always remember that this is your business. Yeah, like no one is going to push you. When you're employed with someone, your boss will always try to push you and ask you if you've done your job. You know what you like. That's how we are used to, like someone has to push you. But now when you have your own business, like just changing that mindset and remembering like it's my business, I need to do it, I need to treat it like it's my job. I need to take full control of it. So that was one of the challenges that I faced, but thankfully to God that the community really comes in and support you, and they keep reminding you the right thing to do, right? And then I also faced the challenge of actually adapting to working online, in the sense of that I was not a social media person. I was very introverted, but along the way, I was able to pick up myself and believe in myself that, you know what, who said that introvert people cannot work online, because I think sometimes we put things in our mind. I don't know who said that. I don't think that is true. Sometimes you have to try and see if it works. And then you realize, oh, I can actually change my personality. If I don't know if it's to change personality, but I can change the way I'm thinking and actually be able to work online. So of course there's a lot of challenges, but I think for now I want to mention those two so that I can leave the rest of the ladies to say other things, because I think most of these challenges are more or less related. So I don't want to say everything. So yeah, back to you, Mercy.
Thank you so much, Melissa. I know most of us can relate, because even I get that question a lot. I'm not a social media person, so must I be showing my face for me to do this business? I have not been on social media. I don't have all these accounts. Must I? Now you can relate. Melissa was not. Neither was I. The best that I could do on Facebook was just to scroll through and respond to birthday messages. So that is like once a year, just appreciating those who have wished you happy birthday, because I never knew that there is another aspect of this social media where you can use it to generate income. Because most of the time we think like maybe people who are on social media platforms are people who have a lot of time, or they don't have anything. They don't have anything to do. So as you're scrolling through, you don't want also to be tagged as that person who doesn't have anything to do. But remember, you are also scrolling through. Yeah. So I think we can relate. I can relate to that. I was also just this birthday person, but now I realize that there is this other side of social media platforms. You can create content and add value to people's lives. Next, Melissa, please. Sorry, Regina.
Thank you, Mercy, again. For me, when it comes to what challenges that I faced, maybe I probably faced more than any one of you, because my main one was I had whatever Melissa said in one way or the other. So it's not that those were isolated for me, but for the sake of not repeating, I'm not going to repeat that. But the main one for me was, or rather, let me start with saying most people that I find that want to do the business and they are hesitant is because they say they don't have money, right? A lot of people say like, I don't have money to start this business. Sometimes maybe people don't have money, or they don't have money they are ready to risk. But either way, they come in as, I don't have money to start this business. So I did not have that problem. Not that I have so much money, but because for me, when I plan to start something, when I plan to do something, I will do whatever it takes for me to get that money. So I don't go with, I don't have it. I don't use that one. If I want it, I go for it. So it doesn't matter what sacrifice I'll make. So the problem of not having money was not there. So that one out. The main one for me was I am not a social media person, like just as in repeating the words Mercy just said, because that was huge. Like, okay, yes, I'm going to invest and I'm going to use my money, but how will I ever even show up on Facebook, not even, not even live like this, but even postings, statuses about, or status about the business. Like, how am I even going to start? Because our business, honestly, is basically about social media marketing. So, and I was like, I cannot do that. One thing, because I'm a very introverted person. That was my main problem. Like, I'm an introvert, and even the people who know me, especially when I was growing up, when I was a little girl, I was very extremely shy. I think I was known in the village. The girl who cannot even look up. Like when we are passing with somebody, my face was always down. Like, no matter who they are, no matter whether they are younger or older than me, I was extremely shy. And of course, I had a Facebook page when I was of age, but my Facebook page was not to post. I still have it. It's the same. I have my main Facebook page. Actually, I had two, but not active. Mainly was scroll and see, like I would go to Facebook every single day, but not post or even comment, because I don't want anybody to engage with me. Because if when you comment on somebody's post, they are going to comment, and the engagement can keep going. But I don't want that, because I'm not a social media person, right? So my main problem, or my main challenge, was I'm an introvert person. I don't even know how I can do this business, because after watching the webinar, I realized that this business is mostly about social media marketing. So even if, as much as I don't want to go on Facebook, somehow I cannot escape being on social media. So I either go on Facebook, maybe on YouTube, and do an ad. Either way, I'm there showing my face and speaking, and I'm like, I cannot do that. So that kept me down, because it was a challenge. We're talking about the challenge. We're being real, right? So that kept me down for a long time, because that connected with being skeptical. So being skeptical was another thing for me. It wasn't as huge as this one, but it was supported, because I was like, now, because I'm an introvert person, I don't even think I can do this business. As much as it looks real, it might not be real for me, because it's not going to work for me, because I'm shy. I'm not going to do any. I didn't expect myself even to be where I am right now, even with these beautiful ladies doing a live. And let me tell you, with time, I became, I'm not an expert, but I became that person. Maybe most of you that I talk to, that I like going live, or even on my page. And I reached a point, and I'm like, if I'm not going live, I feel like something is missing in me. Like, it became like part of me. Like, I like to go live. So I don't just come because we have a group, we are talking about something. Sometimes I'm like, I just miss to go live. Can you imagine coming from that ad to hear in between, because I'm not on the other end yet, but it was a journey. It was a journey. It was very extremely challenging for me, but thanks to this business, because we have all the tools, the training, and everything that an introvert person end up. And it's not just me. We have people who are maybe more introvert than me, and they are scaling this business so well, because the tools that we are trained with, they are very, it's a business of high notch, I would say. So the training is so good, such that it's not a respect of where you come from or who you are, whether you are an introvert. You might come here thinking because you are an extrovert, you're going to do so well. No, it is not about what you are. It is about how coachable you are. So whether you're an introvert, extrovert, whatever you are, how coachable are you? How ready are you? What reason do you have? So that's how I was able to do this business and to overcome that main challenge, beside all those other being skeptical and all the others. But the main one was being an introvert. Back to you, Mercy.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Sometimes I usually look at it this way. Yeah, we say like in social media platforms, we don't want to show our faces, but think of it. When you're doing a traditional business, you have your shop there. People have, you have to talk to these people on a daily basis, every hour, and they are looking at you, because you cannot be talking to them when you are looking the other side. So either way, whether you are doing it physical or traditional, you are you are showing your face. Whether you like it or not, you are showing your face. So sometimes I just think it is a matter of it is just mindset, because we tend to be comfortable with what we are used to, and we don't want to dive into the new horizon into the new horizons. Next, Winnie, please, you can share with us your challenge.
All right. Thank you so much, Mercy. I'm smiling big because, just listening to the ladies here, it's so funny because someone told me, one of my, prospect leads said, me, I'm an introvert. I like my personal space, and I've been seeing your face on Facebook more than Facebook itself. So guys started saying, but like I don't want to show my face, and someone told me that she's been seeing my face on Facebook more than Facebook itself. And it all boils down to the mindset. It boils down to the mindset. Because when you know that you can use a tool that you've been using it for entertainment as a tool to bring in income, you don't care what people will say, because you have a set goal in mind, and that's my thing, because she said in Kikuyu, "Gutire mundu agithura guthondeka mbeca," meaning nobody would hate to make a little bit more money. But then this thing of Facebook, well, work on your mindset, right? Because I mean, we live in an age where, like here in US, people have like 3 jobs, juggling 3 jobs. And if you can get something on the side, a side hustle that you can do without you having to go clock in, clock out, do it in the comfort of your own home. All you gotta have is laptop and internet. Why not? Why are you, giving out your time, stealing it from your family, your kids, all that, when there's an opportunity here? And I know it involves risk taking, but this one we are talking about is a calculated risk. We have proof of people scaling it on this business, so with anything you're taking risk, right? And I'm digressing because she said my face is on Facebook more than Facebook itself. But this is the thing, it's all about mindset, and we're all working on that mindset. And that's one of my challenges. One of my biggest challenges that I had to overcome is that not worrying about what people will say. you know, just going all out because, first of all, I believe in this business. That's number one. Why? Because to me, the way the business came to me, it was like a prayer answered. So I have that confidence that God has me covered, right? So I went all in. I didn't care who said what they're saying. I am just focused on the goal, right? So for me, it was that. And it took time because Regina will be like, you need to introduce your business. Regina is my mentor, by the way. And she's like, you need to introduce your business. You need to introduce your business. And I'm like, okay, okay. I'll introduce this Sunday. Sunday comes and goes. And I never show up on live or never show up, never make a video until she even went quiet. She's like, all right, I'm just going to give her space. And I knew it because she would be like, what's going on, you know? And that I had that time. I had to work on my mindset. That's when you like, I don't care what people say. I'm just going all in with this, you know? And we all start from there, you know, just overcoming that fear of what people will say, or I don't want to look stupid, and all these things that go run through your head. That's the number one challenge for me, which I overcome. And you know, even going live, like I'm getting better. I'm getting better and better at it. Ooh, before I went on live, I would prepare everything. I spent like maybe an hour just preparing, visiting my notes, you know. And I have a fan close to me because I'm like perspiring. I mean, this is true. It's true. We're just like, you know, because it's something new. And you know what, ladies, congratulations on self growth. Just coming out here live, it's amazing. I'm just proud of all of us where we have, you know, from where we started to where we are right now. You know, and I encourage you guys, anybody that's watching or will watch, just know this is a process of growth. You know, we don't have it all together, but if you listen to each and everyone in our journey, you'll see there's like some obstacles we had to overcome, those challenges. The other thing for me was to know that now I've become a business owner. I've made investment on this business and I got to take it serious. When I get on my phone, it's not time to just scroll. I'm using Facebook as a marketing tool. I'm using Facebook as a platform where I will generate income. So when I am scrolling, I'm going through my business. That's how, and so I started taking it serious, meaning like going to work and juggling family, my kid, and then allocating time for this business. So it might require like waking up a little bit early in the morning and getting that training done. We talked about this business comes with training. It's like you once you get the business, you also have like a business school that you have to go through. So there's business school, and on top of that, you are launching the business all at once. So it's a lot of time management, allocating that time where you want to learn more, you want to learn how to market, you want to learn how to create a flyer, you know, all these things that those little skills that I didn't have as a normal, you know, person using Facebook for entertainment. Now I'm using Facebook as a leverage, wanted to generate income. And so you start learning all these things that are really vital in this day and age. Look at all those YouTubers. They are blowing up. Instagram, people making money. After COVID-19, we all realized that you don't have to have a 9 to 5. You can make money off of, the internet. So now I'm looking at it. I got to change my mindset, allocate time, adopt to it. And so those are my challenges is, trying to adopt, create a schedule for me and my family where it will run smoothly, and also working on my mindset. Thank you so much, Marcy.
Wow. Thank you so much. I'm sure our viewers can resonate with either of us because these challenges are not from the moon. They are here with us. You are either in family, you are juggling with a job, you are skeptical, all these things are around us. And I know like even potential leads, these are the things that they are asking. How will I make it with family? How will I make it? I'm going to school, I have a job, I have family. She was able to overcome that through time management. You really have to be tight, or sometimes I can say mean with your time. Yeah, sometimes you need to say no but just saying that no in a polite way, and with time you are able to adjust through. Allow me to appreciate Joyce for watching all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, and allow also me to share my challenges. And it is actually nothing new from whatever has been shared. For me, I'll say the biggest was skepticism. Because when I registered for this business, I was like, is this thing real? So like I watched the webinar. By that time, we still used to receive, is it up to 3 months? Up to 3 months. So like every Tuesday, every Thursday, I would wake up, and imagine in Kenya, it is at 3 a.m. I would wake up and watch, just to ascertain that it is not the same people who are there on Tuesday, the ones who will be there on Thursday, the ones who will be there next week, the ones who will be there next month. So that because when they say it is global, at least I need to have a variant of faces for me to ascertain that it is actually global. When I overcame that, I did not have an issue with paying the 149, because I told myself, I think I have lost so much money. So even if I lose this 149, because they say I'll be trained when I pay this 149. So I say, let me pay, but even if I lose it, I think I have lost so much. So let me pay and see what comes with it. Then, of course, came the investment, then the training. And for me, what took a lot of my time was also procrastination. Yeah. I used to say, I will start go live. Yeah. I prepare. Even I go live and I think like, it is not the best. I delete.
Me too.
So then as in like I just told myself, as in I don't need to kill myself. Yeah. I don't need to be perfect. Just go and do it. Because perfection comes with practicing. But I took a lot of time. Yeah. For me to get started on something, it's like I want it to be perfect. But I realized that you can never start in a perfect mode. Yeah. Just the way, like even people say that they don't have money to start. There is no single day that you just have money. Even if you are budgeting for something, there is no single day that you'll have all the money collected for you to start on that investment. But when you begin, I'm sure the process just flows. You just find within no time, you have gotten the money, or even you have paid in bits, and you are done. Because even I also look at it this way. Sometimes you want to go back to school. Yeah. Just take that step of faith. Go pick the application form. Yeah. At least that one will push you to go register for the units. Will push you to the next and to the next step. So just start from where you are. And by the way, that is what I go with nowadays. I don't wait for anything perfect. I learned from that season that the more I do it, because I can say like nowadays, I don't need to, I don't know, plan for 1 day, 2 days for me to come live. Yeah. Like before I could plan, and when I get live, I do like 3 or 4 lives before I allow it to run on my page. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I have wasted a lot of time. Yeah. I am feeling so drained. So I just had to overcome that by allowing myself to be at where I am. Because I cannot start by being perfect. No. I have to allow myself to grow through the process. Yes. Thank you so much. That is what I had to share today. I will allow us, just in case anyone has something to add on in less than 30 seconds. Melissa, do you have anything to add on about challenges? And what
I'm
can you
just
tell our
listening.
people?
Yeah, it's not like something really to add, but just following your conversations and just telling our audience like we are just real people. Like it's not been a smooth journey because trust me, everything you said here, even starting the lives, I was like that, And sometimes I'm like that because I'm the kind of people who want things to be perfect and and my brain really gets drained out. So for anyone who is out there and you've been listening to us, we are just telling you real stories, and we are still working on ourselves, yeah, because the journey, it's a journey. I remember actually last week you were doing a live with you, Mercy, right? And the challenges we had with the internet, yeah. And we didn't even finish that live. So actually, when we finished that live, I was telling Mercy, can we repeat? Because we didn't even finish. Mercy disappeared on me and I was left there, and she's the one who invited me. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to say? So, but Mercy was like, no, it's okay. Like, we don't need to redo it. But I was like, let's redo it, because I mean, you cannot, some challenges you cannot really overcome them. So for anyone who is out there, like we face these challenges every time and we are still learning. So in case you're out there and you really been having a lot of questions, like, can I really do this business? Is it for me? Yes, it's for you. If we did it, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add.
Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, we are just real people. We are work in progress. We are not perfect. Even them that are scaling, that's top notch. They are still work in progress. We are still learning from each other, because you might be new and you bring in something that will help me. So we are all work in progress, and challenges will always be there. But you have to be resilient, then you'll overcome. Regina, less than
Okay.
a
Yeah,
minute.
for me, I want to say, just emphasize on the point of don't wait to be ready, because when I listen to all of us, we started with a lot of imperfection and we are not perfect. And even as Marcia is saying, even for those who are six-figure earners, because guys, we have people who earn 6 figures monthly. You look at them, you listen to them, they are also imperfect. Like, because we are real people, we are just everyday people. And the good thing, when we know when you're just being vulnerable and telling you about ourselves, because and I see personally, I see the reason why we have all these challenges is because our business does not need any what do you call it, experience. So can
Yeah.
you imagine if you go to a work, let's say it's a job, and you are inviting any career, any profession, people with no experience, it can look so haphazard, right? So our business, we invite anybody. It doesn't matter, you're a farmer, you're a teacher, you are a researcher like Mercy, a nurse, whoever you are, we are all together. That's why we have all these imperfections, but that's what makes it so beautiful. So don't wait to be ready, because you're never going to be ready. For those of you who don't have money, you're never going to have money. You just purpose to set aside money, or to the things you do when you don't have money and you really want to do something. Like when I was sharing my 90 days go live, there was the one day that we are talking about your favorite quote. And my favorite quote is, when you really want to do something, you will do it. And if you don't want, you find an excuse, because that's what I believe. And it's not my original quote, but I really like that quote. So if you're looking for the time you're going to have money, let me tell you, you're never going to have money. Most of us, if there was anybody who started this business and they just had money laying somewhere, maybe that's going to be 0 point something percent. Most of us, we purpose to look for money, even to borrow money. Can you imagine? To borrow money, just the same way you do when you're planning a trip, like to go for a trip. for those of us, maybe Winnie can relate. For those of us who are nurses, we pick extra shifts because you're planning for a vacation and you know, like, I can just kill myself 1 week and get this money, just 1 week. Like, no rest, you work like crazy. That's the same thing. If you really want to do this business, you're never going to have money. So those are some of the challenges. And there's no one who is perfect. And we are not perfect in this business. We are just ordinary people. Every day, you know, just look at us. We're just ordinary Kenyans, but living in different places. Okay, back to you, Mercy.
Thank you so much, Regina. Winnie, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
And give
Thank you
us
so much, Marcy. Man, I'm just loving. I hope a lot of people watch this because they can see us laughing. I mean, the joy of the Lord. I'm telling you, when you look back, you see where you've come from, and you just laugh about it because that's what life is, you know. Just knowing that we are real people and we go through the same challenges. So don't let this, you know, these things that run through your head hold you back. Just it's called take a leap of faith. Just take a leap of faith, and you know, see where this business takes you. Thank you so much, Marcy.
Wow, thank you, our beautiful viewers. Now we have come to the end of this and hope you are liking it. If you are liking it, please just give us a thumbs up a day. We'll be sure to come back here with more and more content because at the end of the day, we have to learn, then grow together. So just allow us to say bye-bye, kwaheri,
Bye.
and see you again next Monday, God willing. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.